Guys, welcome back. Today I am doing a video on the Clinique BIY Blend It Yourself Custom Drops. If you want to see how this looks applied to this beautiful face, just keep watching. The first thing I did, because I do not currently own this, is I went to my Clinique counter, which I work at, so it's actually my Clinique counter, and I made myself a sample in BIY number 10. This is a light neutral shade. And what it is, if you have not heard about BIY drops, these are custom color drops that you add to your favorite moisturizer to make your very own customized BB cream, CC cream, or your very own fuller color coverage foundation. Now, in all honesty, I would not use this as a full coverage foundation. I would use this as a BB cream or CC cream, or if you're one of those people that like the idea of a full coverage foundation but you hate the feel. Now, let me read to you just a little bit from the booklet before we get started. It's new Clinique BIY Blend It Yourself Pigment Drops, #MyBIY. Transform your moisturizer into a BB, CC, or fuller coverage foundation. What it says is choose your moisturizer you have skin, the treatment it needs, and the finish you want. Today I'm going to be using it with Stay Matte Hydrator. This is just a sample that I got from my store. That as soon as I get my gratis, I will be getting full-size versions of both of these things, and I'm sure that you'll see it in a future gratis haul. This is the Stay Matte Hydrator that I'm going to be using, and it is really great if you have oily skin but you want moisturizer but you don't want your skin to feel greasy. It's really great for girls with oilier skin, or guys, if you're going to a dance, a wedding, something like that where you're going to be moving around a lot and you want your makeup to stay flawless. So we are going to mix just a tiny bit of this with a couple of pigment drops to see what kind of coverage it gives us. And then I'm going to be doing a full get ready with me. So it says find the moisturizer you want, and this is only to be used with moisturizer. You do not want to use this with other foundations or totally forgot what I was going to say. Other foundations or serums or anything else like that is wanting to be used just with your favorite moisturizer. And it just tells you that if you do 1 drop, it's going to give you light coverage, 2 is going to give you medium, and 3 is going to give you fuller coverage. The thing that I see a lot of girls make with this, a lot of mistakes that I see a lot of girls make with this, is they go in with more moisturizer than they need. So what I'm going to do is, the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take my sample or my actual bottle, and you shake it up really well. And it's important to do this for 10 seconds. And I know that a lot of people don't want to take the extra step of shaking it up when they can just get out their foundation and skip it. So if you're one of those girls that likes a full foundation, this probably isn't for you. But if you're one of those people that every time you put on a fuller foundation, anytime you put anything on top of your favorite moisturizer, it feels too heavy, this is probably going to be for you because it's just 1 step and you're done. Well, I mean, you add this to your favorite moisturizer and then you're done. You don't have to put on a moisturizer and put a foundation on over it. So we just chuck it up really well. I'm going to take my favorite moisturizer, and the thing is that you don't want to use more moisturizer than you usually use. If you only use a tiny bit of moisturizer, that's all you're going to need. Because if you put on too much, it's going to be too much. If I look down at all, it's because I have a mirror right here, but I'm trying to stay focused for you guys. I have a new lighting, I have a new backdrop, I have a new microphone, all thanks to my mom in Canada. So thank you, Mom, if you're watching. So I have just a little bit, I'm going to show you, just a little bit of moisturizer. I'm actually going to just take out about that much, put it on the back of my hand. My back of my hand is clean, but I'm going to be working with about that much because that's about how much moisturizer I usually use. And the thing that I see a lot of people use is they do more moisturizer because they're used to using more foundation. But since this is a pigment drop and not a foundation, you don't have to use more moisturizer than you would usually use. So if you have it in a pump and you only use 1 pump, only use 1 pump. So we are going to start out with 1 drop. Now I'm going to go ahead and do the 3 drops. And with this, you don't really have to squeeze it. You just have to kind of tap it. Well, with the real bottle. 1, 2, 3. With the real bottle, all you have to do is kind of shake it and tap it. But since this is a sample bottle, I did need to go ahead and squeeze it. So I went ahead and put 3 drops right on there. We're just going to mix it up. And let me show you what it made. It made about that much foundation. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to dab it on. And I was color matched to this color, so let's see how it works. I actually have not tried this yet because I was waiting to do it with you guys. And I know that it has been forever and a day since I filmed. I'm going to take a wet sponge. This is the NYX sponge. I'm not too crazy about it. I do like, I don't currently have a beauty blender that I've used. I actually got a beauty blender for my birthday, but I haven't used it yet. So this is the NYX sponge. The only other one that I have used before has been the Real Technique sponge. Okay, so this is supposed to give us fuller foundation and fuller coverage, but I am not currently seeing that. I feel like it did give us some coverage, but what I'm going to do, since it is a tinted moisturizer and not a foundation, is I'm going to go in with a second coat and not use this. I do like the feeling of that moisturizer because it's already dry. It's not slick or anything like that. So let's try it one more time using the moisturizer. Let me just open this back up. This is a new kind of tester bottle that we don't usually have at my store. So I'm going to try it again. I'm still going to use just a little bit of moisturizer. I'm going to try it again. And this time I'm going to use it without the beauty blender and see if that makes a bigger difference. So we're going to shake this really well. Then we're going to go through 1, 2, 3. Let's just do a 4th one just for good measure. 4. And let's try to mix it up right on the back of my hand. And let's see if we do it not using the sponge, what kind of coverage that gives us. If you guys have used these before, let me know what you think of them. So far I'd say that if you have light coverage, you only need light coverage, people are loving these. But if you're like me and you need a fuller coverage, I'd say they're not doing so well, because especially for girls like me who need full coverage, not fuller coverage, we're having to go in with, you know, this is now 7 pigment drops. So 7 pigment drops, and I'm still not happy with the way that it looks. So I'm going to go back in with what's on the back of my hand and just kind of push it in because I don't like the way that it looks. Okay, so product's a thumbs down for me, and I kind of figured that it would be. It's been out for a month and I sell it. It's my living. I am a Clinique consultant, but I don't think that this is really going to be a great seller. I could be wrong. You could be watching this video in 2023 and the BIY pigment drops are the #1 selling. I'm at Clinique. I don't know. But since they've been out for the last month, based on the feedback that I've had at my store, the feedback from people buying them, it's not the greatest product. It's a really great idea, but I think that it takes too many steps and people could get a similar look or similar feel from another product. The moisturizer I really like. My skin is matte, it's dry. It did cover up a lot of the redness. My skin is more evened out, but me personally, I do like a fuller coverage foundation. But let's go ahead and do the rest of my makeup and see if maybe it starts to look a little bit better or if I start liking it a little bit more. So this will turn into my, what is it called? Get ready with me. Sorry, I haven't filmed in like a month. Okay. So the first thing I did before I started filming was I washed my face, and then I did use my favorite clarifying lotion, which is the Acne Solutions clarifying lotion. And now we've moisturized and we've done our foundation. So I'm going to just go in. I'm not even going to use, I didn't use a primer. I'm not going to use a concealer, so I guess it cuts down on steps. And if I was just going out to the store or something, I could go like this or to the beach. But I like fuller foundation, so I'm going to be using Clinique. This is Transparency Neutral number 8. And I'm going to just get some powder on my face. A little extra coverage. I like to be powdered up. So, yeah, I'm still not really happy with that. So I decided that I am going to go in with a little bit of extra coverage because I've got more videos to film. I don't want to do a full face of makeup just to take it off. But this is the result. This is the final look. If you like it, if you like that nice natural look and all you want to do is use a moisturizer and you don't like the feel of foundation, then this is a great product. It's $33 for the full size bottle. Mix it in with your favorite moisturizer and you're done. But if you're someone like me, you have a lot of unevenness and you want something to really even out your skin tone, and you should probably just go with the foundation. But this is the look. If you like it, give it a thumbs up. If you don't, give it a thumbs up anyways. I'm gonna grab my foundation and just add a little bit more. And the foundation that I love is the Clinique Beyond Perfecting foundation. That's the one that everyone loves. So, but it feels like a foundation and it feels, you know, heavy to a lot of people. So if you don't like that heavy feeling, the BIY pigment drops are for you. So I'm just going in on the places that I needed a little bit more coverage, which the pigment drops really did even out my skin a lot. I want that flawless Barbie skin. So let's see if I can fake it for you guys. If you guys use Clinique or Estee Lauder, tell me what your favorite foundation is. Probably the Double Wear. Everyone seems to love Estee Lauder Double Wear. I've actually never tried it, and I sell it every single day. So I work for Clinique, but I also do the Estee Lauder counter if they need me to. So I know quite a little bit about Estee Lauder as well, but I know mostly about Clinique because I work for Clinique. But Clinique is owned by Estee Lauder, so maybe I should try the Double Wear for you guys and see how it looks, because everyone just raves about it. But I love the Beyond Perfecting. That's more like it. Okay, now let's re-powder my face. Maybe I should start doing like foundation Fridays, like the, what is her name? Tatala. She does foundation Fridays and 15 days of foundation. Like, I could do that. As long as they were Clinique or Estee Lauder foundations. Other than that, it would end up costing too much money. Alright. There we go. Now I feel more flawless, but now I have powder all over my shirt, so. Oh well. There we go. Okay, let's finish this look. Let's add a little Rebecca highlighter. And this is in Moonstone. And I like to highlight just right here. And then I'm going to go in with Tarte blush in Party. That's what I got for my, was it my Sephora birthday? Sephora birthday gift. If you don't know, I did turn 30 in February. 30. So, Party. It's a pretty nice size blush too, to be free. Alright, now let's blend that out a little bit. And I'm not saying this is how you should do makeup, I'm just saying this is how I do my makeup. And even though I work at a makeup counter, I do my makeup fast, so. Alright, the next thing we are going to do is my eyes. This is Stila in Kitten Karma. I bought this for my birthday. I got this one and I got a second one, and I really like these. But the thing is that, so we're going to make a counter. I only can wear these on my days off, because if I wore these on the days that I work, people would be asking me, well, what eyeshadow I'm wearing. I have to tell them it's a competitor's. But I wish that Clinique would come out with something like this so I could wear this like every single day. I love it. I love glitter, and even though these are expensive, I said treat yourself, Rebecca. And my husband was there, and my husband's like, you have a job, if you want it, get it. I was like, okay. I'm not gonna argue with that. And while that dries just for a moment, I'm going to use the NYX mascara, and this is, what color is this? Brunette. I'm gonna use this just to fill in my eyebrows just a little bit. Ooh, just a little bit. Ooh, a little bit more. Ooh, just a little bit. You know what I'm looking for. And I got this just until I get my gratis, and then I'll switch to a Clinique one. I'll eventually have everything Clinique. I did buy makeup for my birthday, which was February 4th. But since then, I have bought no makeup. And from now on, I'm not gonna buy any makeup. I am getting Ipsy again. It was one of my birthday presents, and I do have my gratis. So other than those two things, I'm going to try my best to go the entire year without buying makeup. Now, that doesn't mean that I won't buy skincare and maybe perhaps get a free gift with purchase. I mean, that's totally fine, because Estee Lauder is going in a free gift, and I want to try their, I already know that I love their primers, but I do want to try their makeup remover wipes, because they have some new ones. So I do want to try those, but no actual makeup. Okay, now let's do eyelashes. I am trying the Tarteist. It's Tarteist, not Tarteist. I was pronouncing it Tarteist, but it's the Tarteist lash paint. And I do not like the way this opens, because you don't pull it. I mean, you don't twist it, you just pull it. And then I feel like it gets mascara all over the tube. So it's like, it's messy, because you have to really apply some pressure. Okay. Let's get these lashes going. I mean, the wand is fine, and the way that it applies is fine. I just don't really care for the packaging. And people always want me to talk while doing mascara, but it's hard. It's hard to talk while doing mascara. There we go. Now let's just get some lips on, and we'll be all done. So I'm going to use a little bit of the Bite Beauty Leche Matte Cream. I don't like the way this smells. In all honesty, it is a really pretty color, but I'm not feeling the smell of it, and I don't really care that it's matte. I never really got into the whole matte craze. Anyways, it looks really pretty. I really like this look. But to make it a little less matte and a little more shiny, I'm going to go over it with the Clinique Crayola Chubby Stick in Razzmatazz. So I'm just going to go over it just to add a little something to it. There we go. That is my get ready with me. Check the description box down below, because I do have everything that I used on my face listed. And if you guys have any questions, leave them for me down below. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Hit that notification button, because I do post often is just randomly, and I know I haven't posted anything in a long time, so I'm going to be posting a lot here in the next week or two. So click that notification button. Help me get to 1,000 subscribers. That is my goal, and as soon as I get there, I will be so happy. And, you know, help me get to it. So if you're not subscribed, please subscribe, and I will see you guys soon with another unboxing and video. Bye, guys.